All right, let's do this.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Deal. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going into this completely blind. Matt's going to show me this game, Game Dev Tycoon.
Tycoon. Let's get started.
Okay, right. Click to start game. I really hope you can teach me what's happening here. Okay, so basically I've got the demo of it at the moment, but this is what's the deal with this game, because it's kind of a big deal to you right now, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been addicted to this for quite a bit now. This past couple of days I've just been playing a lot of it, and I ended up just wanting to test it out, but I ended up just playing it for hours. So okay. Yeah, you could get a demo version, and you're just limited to the office, right? Yeah, because eventually you can go into your own office. Right now you're like in a garage, and Wooden Stuff Inc.
Yeah.
And now you can pick your company name and player name, right? Basically, you've been sent back into the future to create your ultimate game company. And you get to create it all right now. And you know what's funny? I didn't think about it until just now. That's a DeLorean, and you got sent back to the future.
Oh, okay. So we have references to old movies.
So that's a reference. And I mentioned it in my video, but I didn't put two and two together. And I mentioned Back to the Future. Now I notice that. Wow, that's just a shame. All right, click your guy.
Okay. What? So I'm making a game.
Yes.
I'm playing a game where I'm making a game.
It will start coming to you. Don't worry. Develop a new game.
Okay.
And it's gonna tell you. You don't need tutorials. You don't need a tutorial. Who needs?
You're my tutorial. My tutorial. Okay. Game
All right.
concept.
Now you pick a topic, genre, and platform, and you just name it. So that's the first steps.
I don't know. What am I gonna call it? This is gonna be
first. Pick your topic and genre.
Okay.
And I guess from there.
That'll help me name it, will it?
So you got sports, military, medieval, and space.
You make space sound exciting. I'm gonna go for space.
Space. You got the RPG, action, adventure, or simulation, strategy.
I can kind of see this. Okay, we're gonna have an adventure game in space. Okay, and it's what's a G64? Am I being stupid? What?
G64, right? So right now, basically, G64 is very popular with consumers around this time, and because it's cheaper for them to buy than the PC, but it costs more for you to develop
one. I see. Okay, the market share and the dev cost. Okay, right. Well, PC master race, obviously. So let's go PC. Okay, so it's a space adventure.
Right. So it's Mass Effect back in the
That's
days.
what I was thinking. I was going to type something like some variation on Mass Effect.
But isn't it that's what you play these games for? Just to like create the games that you've loved back in the days. You create Final Fantasy or whatever. When the SNES. And yes, 2D graphics are text based.
How deep does this go? 2D graphics, of course.
Oh, it goes deep. Like you start Ninvento, right? As they call it in here, develops the NES. And they go through the whole motion controls, different sound. Yes, open world. You create your own engine. Sorry, so first you start just creating games, and you create your own engine to make your games, right? Which you can put on 3D graphics on, and you can put joystick support, all types of support on that engine, and then you can use that engine to create a game.
Okay.
And that would help with the game. All right, from here, now you have the engine, gameplay, and story quests. Depending on how high you put the bar on is, more gameplay is going to come out, more story. So if you want your game to be more heavily focused on story, you got to put that bar up. And you can see the preview at the bottom.
Yeah, okay. This is a really interesting perspective on just like game development that I've never really experienced before. Okay.
I played a lot of this. A lot of this on my iPod. Right? On my iPod, it was called Mall Story. There's one with a Japanese spa, and then there's one called Game Dev Story, which I spent a lot. It was a little bit different from this. Actually, a lot different from this.
Okay.
It's like its own style. So now you started the game. You have 3 stages. That was the first stage.
Right.
Right? And little balls come out of your computer and go to design, technology, and research. And of course, you get some bugs, but you can always kink out the bugs with some extra polish, which I'll.
Okay, I see them. Oh, there they go.
So research points gets you it's a currency to buy extra stuff like upgrade your 2D graphics and stuff like that.
Okay, right. So now I'm on dev stage 2, and I just kind of go again, but I've got different options.
Right. So now you want more artificial intelligence, level design, dialogue. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't really care about AI in games that much. I don't know. This is one of those things. It's like if it's bad, you notice it, but it's always underappreciated. If it's, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking on my ass because I do sometimes appreciate when it goes well. Okay, so we just kind of move sliders for the game. Yeah,
that's the first step.
Okay. I mean, that's not necessarily bad. Are there different modes and things?
No, this is it.
Okay.
This is the game right here.
Okay.
This is the game right here.
So the idea is we're a guy that makes a game in our garage, basically.
Right. Eventually you move out of your garage.
Okay.
And you get a team, and you can hire people, and they have certain abilities. Like they'll have like certain stats. All right, as you see in the corner, you already pressed it, but on the corner you see like basic sound, so you can have basic sound, and then later you get mono sound and stereo sound, and you get better sound. And the more you pay to get those features in, the better the game outturn of the game.
Okay. Well, look, the development of my first game is now complete. Yes.
Right.
Awesome.
And now people are going to review your game.
Okay.
And it's going to get sales and stuff.
I didn't fix any bugs though, and I'm a terrible coder.
No, wait. You're adding some extra polish. Now, this costs money, right? Because you're paying yourself. Now the bugs are finished. Now you can finish it now.
0 bugs. That seems really weird that you could just claim my game has 0 bugs.
The longer you wait to click the button is the more you're going to see 8K monthly costs. Yeah. So the weeks go by really fast. So you got to be careful with that. Okay. Yeah.
I'm paying myself quite a lot of money.
Add some extra.
I should just like eat just noodles and then have very low costs and just to pay myself not very much.
I wonder why he's spending 8K a month. It's
yeah, what the hell?
A lot of Twinkies. So
clearly what's entirely inside the DeLorean there is just filled with Twinkies. Okay, so these are my Less Effect is now complete.
So you level up as well.
Sweet. Okay.
All right. So you could trash the game or release it. So if it turned out bad, you just trash the game, but of course that would cost a lot of money, especially if you do that later on, because you're paying wages for your employees as well.
Okay. Well, so slow down. Is this a bad game?
No. Well, you have to start somewhere, so it doesn't matter if it's.
So what if I trash the first game I ever make? What if I'm just like a total pessimist?
Then you will go bankrupt.
and fail. Okay.
All right. The way you lose the game is if you go 50K less.
Okay.
50K less on your cash and you go bankrupt, then that's how you fail.
Right, well, we'll release it. The game is now complete and we handed off to publishing. We should see reviews and sales coming in for the game soon. They're all going to love it because basically I've designed it in such a way. It's got really good compelling story. It's a bit light on the other stuff, but that can always shine through, you know. That's why the reason why you
like Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, that's why you can still go back to old JRPGs. Yeah, exactly. It's the perfect formula. That's why Final Fantasy is doing so well as a franchise right now.
And the reviews are in.
Sweet.
Let us see. A 1? Oh.
Fun
at stages.
How generic is that?
No mention of the story, though.
Has its moments. Come on. When the character dies, that's literally the greatest moment.
5. I've seen better. Game Hero. 5 falls a bit
These guys don't know what they're talking about. 5's all round? Come on. Is that out of 10 or... Don't tell me that's out of 100.
That's out of 10. Out of 100.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been terrible. That would have been absolutely
Clearly,
terrible.
the industry is just not developed to a point where, you know, my genius can be truly recognized.
So there is you can watch you get marketing after a while as well. And you start seeing news updates. You see that? You could develop hype for the game.
Right.
There's gonna be conventions that you can go to and have booth babes and all that type of stuff.
Really? They've got booth babes.
Hold up, I may be getting confused with Game Dev Story, but I'm pretty sure you might be able to.
I'm surprised there were like 3 different games all doing the same kind of thing. This is cool.
Oh yeah. Well, the Game Dev was kind of I guess the first one to kind of do this type of style.
Okay.
And you gain fans, so that's a weekly payout that you get. So
why are my fans paying me weekly? Why?
No, you're not.
Is it DLC?
You get fans. You get fans, and you know those are like guaranteed sales almost.
Okay.
You can lose fans as well. You know, people will start to like if you have a very successful game, you will have people make like a mod for your game,
Right.
and sometimes they won't be like getting money from it. It's like a fun mod, and they're getting a really good community for it, and you can say, oh, you're stealing, like kind of like what Pokemon. Yeah, kind of like Pokemon, the Pokemon MMO, how Nintendo keeps shutting it down.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. And you can choose to just leave them be, or shut them down, and you might lose fans or gain fans from that, depending. But it also can be a negative outlook. You never know. Like it all depends.
Right. Okay.
So you can research. Go ahead and research. Right. So now you can unlock either to do a game engine, but you need 50 research points for that, or a new topic. So go ahead and go to new topic.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so all these
choose
question marks, eventually you
Right.
can research.
Right. And there's actually one called Vampire, and I made a Twilight game in my playthrough.
That's amazing. I've got to make a pirate
It didn't
game.
do well. It got 6s. So yeah.
What's the best game you've ever made? How well did it do?
I made this one called Visual Effect, right? And it was a space RPG.
Okay, wow.
And it had 1 million in sales, and it skyrocketed our Visual Wood. I named it, by the way.
Really? Okay. Brilliant. Thank you.
And it skyrocketed our industry, our little place. So it was good. It was good. We
Okay.
moved in. We hired a couple people.
Okay, so there's been developments in the platforms people are playing games on. There might be the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Not
Yeah.
good. Okay, so
develop a new game now.
A new game. Okay, so you can't just keep researching because then you're going to run out. Do you want to name this one? Actually, well, first we'll pick a concept, shall we? I want it to be a pirate game. And
Pirate.
what type of genre should we go for?
We should go adventure, like a boat adventure game, or action.
Oh, dude, I used to play this Pirates of the Caribbean game that was
Yeah.
incredible. It was so good. And it was basically like a pirate adventure game. Yeah, so, okay.
If you
so
played Assassin's Creed, there's like a boat mechanics in that, which is awesome. I would love that to be a full game.
Well, Assassin's Creed 4 is going to be like really big on that, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. You're a pirate. Right, right.
They just basically make it...
I think people loved it so much, loved those mechanics so much that they made a full game.
What I find
Kind of
interesting about that is that, I think everyone was expecting a trilogy for Assassin's Creed 3, at least, a bit like what happened with Ezio, but then they just released it and they were like, okay, we're done, and then just moved on because nobody liked the protagonist, basically.
Right.
They spent so long developing. Anyway, we're not playing Assassin's Creed. What do you think we should go for? The G64? It's got a bit more of a market share now.
Yeah, G64 doesn't fail yet. Spoiler alert. PC rules after a while.
Okay.
Yeah. So it does. You could do G64 if you want.
So it's going to follow the real world, basically, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, this is
so with the
very
releases,
interesting.
so you see Sega come out, you'll see Sony come out, but they're named differently. Donkey Kong will be Dinky Kong.
Right. Okay. And I can make the real Donkey Kong, in theory.
Let's call it Blackbeard's chest.
Brilliant. And it's not about like his treasure chest; it's about his chest.
It's chest, and you have to pluck
very
the
hairy.
hairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a venture on his chest.
Yes. Okay.
On his chest.
And it's text-based as well. This one. Do you want to go
Oh
text-based?
gosh. I never went text-based. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens.
Let's start development on our
risk it all on text-based. I've never actually played a text-based game. I wonder how exactly people did that back in the days.
Yeah, I've been very interested in mods just because, I've spent so long covering basically something at least in the MMO genre. I kind of feel like I need to learn a bit more about them and actually enjoy them, but yeah, I've never really gone back. Okay, what are we going to focus on here?
Let's dip down on story. We don't need story.
Oh, I can't believe you're saying that. Gameplay?
Gameplay. Let's do the gameplay.
Okay.
The engine halfway, yeah. Engine is more like you get stuff like save game, and for gameplay you get like research points that you can research for open world.
Okay, well, we don't need save games at least just yet. I mean, this is the era of passwords for new levels.
Well, you get that later on, and you can put that in your engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Dev Stage 2, dialogue, level design. Is it really dialogues like that? Is that not a typo? Isn't it just
know.
dialogue? Isn't that the plural? I don't know. Okay, what do you want to go
Dialogues level, maybe? Dialogues level 1, maybe that's how it's going to... We'll put dialogue all the way down since stories are really down. Go to level design. Put that junk up.
Okay.
You know, you got to have your awesome detail.
And the AI about there? I mean, we only have one
about that.
character, Blackbeard, so he doesn't need great... Or does he need good AI? You know, like The Last Guardian. But then that never released, so we'll just go like that. Okay.
Oh, you're bringing sadness to my face.
I bet eventually they'll be like, The Last Guardian is coming to PS4. And then it's just not going to come to the PS4 either.
And it's probably not that good.
It's the
we
new
want
Duke
the
Nukem
world
Forever, dude. Okay, go on. What do we do?
So the features that you unlock, you're gonna get to select them later on. You see the basic sounds, and you know, for 5K, you can add it in or not add it in.
All right, boom, let's do it. Wait, how do I know
You
it? Okay, so yeah, we've got it.
Yeah, blue. All right, so you want the graphics and world design to be high and
wait.
sound to be very low.
We've made a text-based game, dude. We don't need anything on
the graphics of the nipples. The nipples have to be very very good.
But it's a text-based game. The text-based games didn't do like ASCII portraits, did they? It's all text-based. Right. We could just go graphics down, surely.
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about it. See, I never did text-based. I did 2D. All right, so let's sound. Did they had sound in text-based?
Yeah, I guess. You know, at least a bleeping of a cursor. I don't know. I feel so ignorant. This is before my time.
Right. Why did we text-based? We're risking it all. Let's go.
Just world design, even. I guess world design does matter. I guess.
In words.
They're going to be pissed off that we made like this awesome space adventure game with graphics, and now we've just done a random like text-based game. Surely we're going to lose fans.
We digressed. Yeah, it's always going to be good.
Okay.
All right, 10 and 10. 10 in design and 10 in technology. That's not bad.
Sweet. Okay.
Topic bonus, so you get combos and extra experience points for doing the combos. So it's good.
I feel like we had a lot more of a direction this time. Look at this. Look at that level design. That's some good OJ.
Delicious. Yeah, there you go. Release game. Let's see what's the developers.
Oh yes, great game with a good theme genre combination.
Oh yeah.
Our audience is the ladies that like hairy-chested men.
So now you see, Ninvento is gonna release a home console, right?
This is brilliant.
Yeah. It's not gonna release just yet, and we're probably not gonna be able to see it, but later on. Just trust Star Wars.
There's a typo in our game's name. It's Blackbeard Chess, not Blackbeard's chest.
Oh.
We'll ignore that though.
No, don't worry about that.
That gives us some
penalizes. Oh,
waste of money!
How
Come on!
Dare you, sir?
Not much fun. The informed gamer. Who are these people? I'm so disappointed.
I think this is your fault, man.
They're all bandwagoning as well. Look, where's at least the one guy that's like, oh, I'll give it a 10 just so that I, get a bit of notoriety for my informer. This is ridiculous.
Oh, text-based. Even all games went with a 3. Pretty bad. I think text-based is the old days, man.
I'm packing it in, dude. I'm packing it in. This isn't for me. I've been in my garage for too long. Can I just get back in the DeLorean and then? Wait, so hold on.
You're from the future.
To slow down for a second, is the game designed like so that we as consumers in the 2010s are like, okay, we can just release Mario before Ninvento released Mario? Is that the idea? Like, you do really well in this game if you basically release games?
No, you can create your own franchises, and there's also trends that happen. Like, oh, there's a trend for strategy games right now, and you hop on that bandwagon and create a strategy game, kind of like Call of Duty. When Call of Duty came out, people started making a bunch of shooters. You see Battlefield and all that type of stuff, and they hopped on that bandwagon and got sales from that. You see what I'm saying? And we can show this last feature real quick. Find contract work.
Okay, so
right? This will give you extra moolah, extra dollar bills.
Ching, ching, ching. Okay.
Yeah, and if you pass it. If you don't pass it, you get penalized with
So
cash.
wait, where's this money come from? I don't understand. Who are we contracting?
People they send you contracts, and then you can do it.
Oh, okay, right. So I'm becoming a contractor. I'm going out there and working for other people. I'm designing characters. Okay, so basically I've created 2 games, and now people will kind of see that I'm an established member of the community, at least somewhat. So I'm worth being hired. So hey, now I get real paying jobs, so I can just do this for the rest of my life. Let's design some characters.
It's 17. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna make that, dude. 17 design. You have to look on how much you can do. He's scratching his head. That's GG. As soon as that damn avatar scratches his head, like it totally messes up contracts. And there it is. Oh yeah, there it is. And there goes the test, which is the Ness in real life.
Right, for sure. Okay. So can I design for the test now? I just failed my contract pretty miserably.
And deducted 12K.
What? Is that how that? I guess it probably is.
You got a really hard one. You should have started off slow, man. You got to start off slow. You got to level up a bit.
You got to go for it all or nothing.
So
19 is quite hard. 7's pretty easy, but now I have 0 design anyway. Right? So I'm kind of screwed.
Right, and you also get research points from doing these as well. And that's the gist of it right there. This demo, everyone can try this out. So if you want to try it out for yourself and mess around with it, make one of your favorite games. You only the demo only takes place in the garage or in your mom's basement. I don't know what this is really.
Well, there's a car in there, so I'm saying it's in the garage.
Yeah. So there you go. That's Game Dev Tycoon. What do you think so far?
It's pretty cool. I'm actually enjoying it quite a lot. I can imagine spending quite a few hours just pissing about in here and just making cool games. Especially because you kind of make it sound like there's going to be a lot of depth there. You know, it will go quite a few years. How far into the timescale have you got? Like, does it go beyond 20
I got like a full team, and I had a one game that was really good that moved me out, which is the visual effect. I made a sequel. You get a chance to research sequels and open world and stuff like that, so you can make sequels for your game and add like features like open world and save game and character progression in the game.
Wow.
You have to add it to your engine. Yeah, so it gets really deep. Like, this is just the bare bones, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Game Dev Tycoon. Check it out. There'll be a link in the description to their website where you can get the demo as I'm playing right now, or you can get the full game for about £5. I think I saw it was
$8 in dollars.
Okay, yeah. So very interesting. This was what's the deal with this for this week. At the end of the week, we'll return to one game. If you'd like it to be this one, let us know. We'll try and redo the video we see does best, and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching.
Adios.